This is Marathon Alliance, we are GSPS, and coming right up is the crossover that we never knew that we wanted, but we for sure deserved it. So, Zola, take it away and show us what you've got.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Zola. This is Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure, also called in certain regions as Baby Tony Hawk, because this is literally what the game is. I have my lovely commentator here with me as well.
Hello, I am DM. I'm here to support our perfect queen in the game. So, I guess we're ready.
Yeah, so we are going to kick off our little Disney block on Marathon Alliance. Yeah, so time starts when I gain control of my character, and that's going to be it's a little counterintuitive to really say it, so I'll just count you guys down. So 3, 2, 1, rura! Okay, so there's no definitive end in this game. Great way to start the round by saying that there's no way to like really beat the game. But so we as a community just decided to make any percent end when we unlock all characters. Here we unlocked Lil Romeo, which is like a child rapper star from the early 2000s. I have no idea who this guy really is. And that was all we had to do in Hollywood, which was the first level of the game. Now we're playing as Timon and Pumbaa, getting special, which means getting at least 3k points, because that gives us a slight speed boost when we move. Yeah, we unlock some stuff. You may be wondering what menu storage is, or what menu storage is rather than not. So with menu storage you can bypass certain menus, like with bypass certain cutscenes, like this one, where you have like a character like saying something, and you unlock like a hat or something. So with menu storage, yeah, collectibles. So with menu storage, you can bypass that entirely and keep on playing. But like the downside is you're constantly playing with a menu pop-up on the screen, so it's not really a nice thing to watch. Yeah, we unlocked a second level. We're not going there yet. We're going to complete one more level here, which is from this guy, is to get 30k points, which is extremely easy. Just like that, we beat Scar's extreme score. And now we are moving on to the second level of the Lion King segment, Elephant Graveyard, which is a very appropriate name because this level is a run graveyard as well. Because we have to do a leap of faith in hopes of grabbing the token here. This might work if I lean. No, not really. Yeah, so it's... thankfully, it's pretty early in the run. This might take me a couple of tries. Maybe this one if I lean. Or not. Okay, whatever. Maybe now.
Yeah, it's a very hard trick. Like,
yeah,
it's either the run killer or a killer run if you do it.
Okay, this might be it. Yeah, nice.
Yay.
Normally, if you don't get it first try, it's usually a reset. But since this is a marathon run, I believe Kaji could be really mad at me if I reset after like 3 minutes. Yeah, now
You've
onto the
already showed us how to
actual
do it.
goal.
During our like GSPS marathon, right?
Yeah. Now onto the skate goal. Yeah, this game is very reminiscent of early Tony Hawk games, because it was developed in like a collaboration with Neversoft and Activision, which are like the original creators of the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater franchise. So this game is it's quite literally Disney Tony Hawk, because the gameplay formula is exactly the same. Very reminiscent of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, where you have a set number of goals. You have to trigger them one by one, talking to the character. You complete one goal, you talk to the another guy, you get new goal. So yeah, this is basically the gameplay loop. Now, after completing 8 goals, we move to the last level here. And finishing this specific goal unlocks the last Lion King character, Nala. And that's the end of the first segment of the run. Oh, wrong menu. You have to go to the skate stage. Moving on to the Tarzan section, into the jungle treehouse. Yeah.
May I have a moment?
Yeah, go right ahead.
We have €1 from TC Dave with the comment, "Hi Zola, hi Diam, do a kickflip."
In just a second. It's not really that easy. Actually, that's a nice segue to actually talk about how this game controls. So doing kickflips is not that easy. Also, not during this goal, because we do a lip trick, we reset, we get put back at the start place, and we can do our movement quicker. Now, what is the kickflip? No, this is not a kickflip. Now, I'm getting put on the spot. Oh, that was a kickflip. I can do multiple kickflips, actually, because I have to get a high score. Yeah, I forgot what trick that was, and that was actually the kickflip. So the character choice in this game actually matter, because some of them have better stats and can fit in more tricks in one ollie. So if I roll my thumb through B, A, and X, which is the trick 1, jump, trick 2 button, I can fit in 2 tricks in one ollie, which is extremely convenient for the high score goals, because you can complete them faster. Yeah, that's the Tarzan special token. Those will also have like different placements. If you play with different characters, that's why we play as Timon and Pumbaa and not as Simba. And this is the last goal of the first Tarzan level. We grinded the pole, and now we move on to the second level, which is the human camp. Now, I'm not like entirely sure how well does this game follow like the movie plot, but I'm not sure if young Tarzan was there with the gorillas in the human camp when they were trashing it.
Spoilers?
I have no idea. I am.
No, he wasn't there. No.
He wasn't there. Yes. My memory served me right. That's good. So that was the last goal of the second level, because we have 8 goals completed total. And now we can move on to the last level of Tarzan. And that way we can perform our last goal and unlock last character. Now, Clayton's ship has a pretty cool trick at the very beginning, where we can clip inside the ship's deck if we place ourselves in an interesting way, and then pause the game. So what happened is I started grinding a rail that I was not supposed to grind, because it was under the trapdoor. And then, because you can't just like drop off the rails normally, I pause the game. When I pause the game, I can still influence the balance meter. So by holding left, I could like lean off the rail into the ship's insides. Now onto the last movie franchise from in this run. Interesting jump by me. I missed the letter K. That's interesting. I wasn't really supposed to do a lip trick there. I wanted to grind, because it's like the fastest way to move. Now, after collecting E, this is a similar deal with that one Tarzan goal where I complete the goal, and then instead of waiting for the cutscene to play, I go and restart it, because, you know, this is the early days of video games, I guess. So people were like, why check something every frame if you can do this a couple of frames? Okay, I need 2 more tricks. Nice. So you can like sneak in the restart goal before the game checks if the goal is completed. Okay, this is our last goal from this this level, and this room is a pretty amazing level. It was then ported to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Underground Pro, which is like the main game Tony Hawk players play to this day. Because this game is, as I mentioned previously, literally built on top of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 engine. Now we're collecting the bolts, I guess, the lightning bolts, to start turn on all the arcade machines. But we can actually, since this is not a timed goal, we can start a different one and do them simultaneously. So we got the different goal. We have the timer, and the game expects us to do both the to turn on all 16 arcade machines goal and the high score, which is like 35,000 points. So yeah, now we move on to the very last bolt here. I didn't get it. Now I got it. And then we can just retry last goal, which is the high score, and we can continue with our collecting bolts job. Yeah, every time you collect one, you turn on one machine, you get a short cutscene that can throw you off if you're not really paying attention. Because now, ideally, I will just jump forwards and jump forwards again onto the ledge. But this can be tricky. Thankfully, I got it. Now, this game really likes to hold your hand. So most of the time, it will input the grind input for you, instead of like waiting for you to do it. Now getting the last token in this run, because this one is... these are also needed in order to like get like goal completion stats up. And now we are moving to our last regular goal in this run, which is the, I believe, 75k? 70k, okay. Yeah, streamer knows their game. And
I
that
think
would
that
be it.
I think that we didn't mention actually what any percent means. Any percent means that you have to unlock all the characters in that game, and we're almost heading to the last one at this point.
Yeah, now we're on to Zerg's World with the most fitting soundtrack, Where's Your Head At by Basement Jacks. This game has a soundtrack that's licensed, but maybe more about that later. Now I'm positioning myself for a very hard trick that once Carmilan certainly jinxed during my run at an on-site marathon. So this is Zerg Skip. We are trying to get into the hatch, like get behind the locked door by throwing ourselves at this wall. Just like that. Amazing. Not a first try, but I will take it. We are rapidly approaching the end of the run. Yeah, so the last character we have to unlock is the Emperor Zerg himself. And we have to beat him by like going around those loop-de-loops and then collecting the batteries that appear. Okay, so this is the battery number 1. A small death abuse to spawn closer to the second loop. Nice. Good job, me.
Isn't that your first part of the game?
My first what?
Your first part of the game, this one. I'm not sure, okay. It's definitely the player's favorite part because it's mentioned all the time that Toy Story
My audio levels
are
may
the
not be
best
balanced to best.
Yeah,
And
sorry.
Coming up on time, and that will be time. I'm sorry, I just didn't hear what you were saying because my audio levels are scuffed. Yeah, this is certainly my favorite part of the entire run, the entire Toy Story section. Yeah, we unlocked Zerg. That is the end of the any percent run without menu storage. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, thanks for having me. Thank you, Diam, for your meaningful commentary. Very insightful at times when I needed that the most. So, Carmilan, can you actually tell me what was my final time?
It was 13:31.
Okay, that's nice. There is a old task of this game that is not really optimized, and it is such unoptimized that this run was like slower by 2 seconds than it, I believe. Okay, I don't think I have anything else to say. I am really excited for the next run, which is going to be Hercules. So I guess that is all from me. Thanks for having me. And I guess, Carmilan, you are now free to do our outro.
Thank you very much. This time I managed to not jinx anything, and the trick worked quite
it did.
quickly. Okay, so that was the first part of our mini Disney block. After a short break, we will have, as mentioned, Disney's Hercules by Diam. So, well, there is not much else to say, and well, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we will be here after our break. Thank you.
I'm hearing all of what you say to me, but I'll think it over. It's a little bit hard to breathe, to breathe, to breathe. This kinda seems like it's a common theme. You don't think I understand what you said to me, to me, to me. Yeah, every time that we have this talk, it's a little bit hard to admit our faults. But I'm not so perfect. Is all of this worth it? Is all of this worth it? This feeling is fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. Good, 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 good. Just look at me, breathing deep. After all the things we've been through, yeah, don't forget the reasons not to let this slip through our heads. Yeah, every time that we have this talk, it's a little bit hard to admit our faults. But I'm not so perfect. Is all of this worth it? Is all of this worth it? This feeling is fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. Good. 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 second, can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. To let